It's only 1 week worth of stats, but it's better than nothing. So here we go. Let's go over here. You can see last week, GaMBitO actually lost his game, and Dewalt won his game. So Dewalt on a 100% win streak at the moment. And the map we're going to be going into is Pathfinder. Now Pathfinder, very interesting map. As you can see, it was first used in the 2010 Bacchus OSL, and it was used again in the TVing OSL in 2011. Two of my favourite TVP series of all time are actually on this map. You have the bases, they're kind of like on islands in the middle of the map, with a ramp down to the natural. You have paths all around the bases, and if you followed the ASL preliminary maps, the ones that were sort of candidate maps, I guess, there was actually a few other maps with this sort of style, so we could see another map coming up like this again in the future. That could be pretty cool, because this is one of my favorite maps. Now ZVP on this map actually 5-0, but Miso did play on this map a couple of times, so, and it is of course a TVP, sorry, a PvP even. So not really, the map doesn't necessarily come into it, but of course this is a very good map for shuttles, as there is so much space around the main. Let's actually not waste any more time. I'm just starting up the replay, and let's go over to the game. Okay, so just to quickly stop the music. Let's get going. Okay, so starting us off in the 12 o'clock position, we do have SK's Dewalt. And then his opponent spawning us off in the 9 o'clock position. We do actually have, sorry, I got it round the wrong way. 12 o'clock is DM GaMBitO. Dewalt is in fact in the 9 o'clock position, and he is in teal. Now, they're checking if it's best of one. Now, I don't know why on earth GaMBitO is asking that, because he did play last week and he only played a best of one. So, you know what? One of these days, people will learn the rules. It's all good. You know, it could be much worse. I can't really complain. I'm just happy that everyone's playing in the tournament and they're enjoying it. Now, I'm kind of interested to see how PvP is actually going to play out on this map, because it's been quite a while since I've seen a PvP, just in general really. I did watch the ones for ASL, but I don't think I've actually seen a PvP on this map since 2011, so it's been a long time for me. This map isn't used in that many tournaments, but it is a very fun map. Looks like we will have GaMBitO scouting incredibly early. Looks like Dewalt's going to get his gateway up first. Now of course, this early scout does allow you to do cheese, and Dewalt is one of the best players in the foreign scene, so it's possible we will see some cheese here out of GaMBitO, but he does need to confirm where his opponent is first, and he will in fact be going for a gateway in his main, and oh my god, that made me jump. That is so loud, and thank you very much, Serio. I hope you saw my camera jog. My follow notifications are incredibly loud, but here we go. GaMBitO with the perfect scout, actually going to scout those two gateways straight away. But Dewalt is going to scout in the correct direction as well, so nothing to lose here. Looks like, wait, is GaMBitO going to hide a pylon in his main? I don't think he is, right? That would be a little bit crazy. Second gateway in response by GaMBitO going to be coming up. Everyone may kick jump. Don't do that. Please don't do that. It's hard enough as it is. But yeah, looks like both of them going to be scouting each other out for as long as they possibly can. Very important in PvP to get as much information as possible. Of course, DTs, Reavers, both of them increasingly scary options. DTs, of course, can just insta-lose you the game if you don't have the correct tech in response. But are we going to see some kind of gas steal here by GaMBitO? It looks like he may be going for it. Nope, no gas steal. That would be a little bit too crazy, I think, for PvP. Would be a waste of minerals, I think, as well. But looks like both of them going to be going for Zealots. Kind of an interesting choice, given the fact there are not small ramps, but not very wide ramps going up into the main. I guess they're a little bit wider than the ones for Fighting Spirit, but they are at an odd angle. I think they're both at the same angle in this spawn. Here we go, the first Vulture on the way for Dewalt, going to be heading up towards GaMBitO's base. GaMBitO is trying to get this probe, but Dewalt is doing an incredibly good job of actually keeping that away. Now here we go, looks like we're going to have the first engagement between the Zealots. The first Zealot gets in the main though. This could be dangerous. The probe does go down. Now, is this going to be enough? Looks like 2 Zealots are actually chasing the probe of GaMBitO, keeping that alive really, really well. Looks like we actually have Zealots just running around in the main, trying to chase each other. And the Zealot of GaMBitO, oh, sorry, the probe of GaMBitO has finally gone down. And it looks like Dewalt is going to be the first to jump the gun, and the first to go for an expansion. Now, I don't want to say that this is 100% always the case, but from all the PvPs I've seen recently, whoever expands first usually loses. So can Dewalt break the curse? Can he come back against GaMBitO and win the game despite having an advantage? I know how strange that sounds. That's just purely anecdotal. Whoops, okay, looks like I'm trying to follow this Zealot around. Really, really nice moves by Dewalt, keeping this alive as long as humanly possible. Looks like we do actually have a Zealot out. No, actually, there's going to be a probe going for an expansion for GaMBitO. Of course, Dewalt's going to scout this, and my eye has just suddenly super started itching for some reason, so I do apologize if I stop observing for just a moment. Okay. This Zealot is a hero. He's actually managed to run away from 6 Zealots and survive, and he's still coming back. Don't follow him, it's a trap. He's just trapping this one Zealot. Like, the Zealot doesn't know what's gonna hit him. But thank you, Faust. That didn't actually make me jump. I was ready for it this time. I've actually got used to the sound, but we will have a Forge actually coming up for GaMBitO and Dewalt, so both of them are going to be relying on cannons. Now, can GaMBitO's Zealot do as well? No, it cannot, but it finally gets that one Zealot, so good moves by GaMBitO. Going to trade a Zealot for a Zealot, but he needs to be careful. He's going to be attacking in with slow Zealots against slow Zealots and a cannon, but Dewalt, of course, does have Defender's advantage. We have another probe coming up in the main. Strangely, still no Cybernetics core. We finally have one coming up for Dewalt, but not a single set. There we go. Okay, so they're playing mirror builds. Okay, looks like we do have the Zealots moving back for GaMBitO. I think this is going to turn out to be quite a long PvP. Neither of them have gone for any tech that's like, I'm going to insta-kill you now. Looks like we do have the gas mining for both players. Actually, let's just have a look at the gas numbers. Looks like the gas actually started mining a little bit quicker for GaMBitO. Gonna allow him to get that tech up a little bit faster. Where are they going to go from the Cybernetics core? Looks like we're going to have a Citadel on Dewalt's side. And what are we going to see on GaMBitO's side? Looks like he's actually going to send something in just a moment to build it. Oh, we even have a cannon coming up here. Is GaMBitO going for a third base? I think GaMBitO is going to try and expand. This is a very, very dangerous situation to put yourself in. Here we go, there could actually be a big Zealot engagement. GaMBitO needs to be careful, his Zealots are completely surrounded. Really nice moves by Dewalt, but somehow GaMBitO's Zealots are actually coming out on top of this engagement. I don't know how this is possible, but both of them will actually retreat. Zealots of GaMBitO badly damaged. And despite getting the better surround, GaMBitO's Zealots just busted out. They just turned on reach mode, turned on man mode, and just started beating everything up. I don't know what to say. GaMBitO's Zealots doing a really, really good job there. I think it may have been an even trade in the long run. And thank you very much, Shamtu. Dewalt only plays Rover builds, and he's building Sit level 4 Rover. This isn't Dewalt. I can confirm it is in fact Dewalt. Looks like he's trying something else. He's going into Templar Archives. Strangely, we don't actually see any tech coming up for GaMBitO yet. This could be very, very dangerous. He's actually going for a third base. A very quick third base at a mineral only. Thank you very much for the bit donation, Shamtu. Looks like we finally do have the Citadel coming up now. Of course, there is going to be cannons from both sides. We're going to have a Robo as well. So is there going to be a cannon in the main? Is Artosis going to be woken up in Korea by the sound of a DT drop? I'm not too sure, but cannons being added to the main for Dewalt. He doesn't want to die to what he's doing. He needs to prepare for that as well. Now, please tell me GaMBitO isn't going to go for a fourth base here already. It looks like he is just going to actually scout around. Going to be careful with that. Looks like we do have no +1 about to finish for Dewalt. A little bit further behind for GaMBitO. So Dewalt showing he's ever so slightly better than GaMBitO at the moment. You can see his supply is slightly ahead. And looks like we will have a probe going out to take a third base for Dewalt. Now the important thing for Dewalt is he is going to be getting this base with this Vespene Geyser. This is of course a mineral only base up here. And now it looks like we will have Dewalt actually going on the offensive. There is speed on his Zealots done. There's Dragoons up here, but Dragoons do not fare very well against Zealots. But Dewalt thinking better of it, gonna pull back. Gonna wait for this shuttle to go into the main at the same time, using the frontal attack as a diversion. This could actually... Oh, there is a cannon there. Oh, this is gonna be tense. He's gonna drop on top of the cannon. He's gonna try and snipe the cannon. If this cannon goes down, there's no detection in the main. There's no observatory. All these probes are gonna go down. He may even lose the Nexus. And the units from Dewalt actually going to the third base as well. This is such a huge amount of damage for our Protoss player to be taking. Looks like another DT is actually going to be able to take down some of these probes as well. And I think with this one fell swoop, this decisive swoop with the shuttle, I think GaMBitO is going to fall in this game. We do have a cannon trying to come up, but the DT is doing so much damage. DT in the mineral line as well, no cannon here. And 8 kills on this DT already, 9 kills, 10 kills, 11 kills. 12 kills, and it finally does go down. But that doesn't matter. What is GaMBitO going to do about the DTs in his main? He's losing all the pylons. He's not going to be able to power any of his gateways. Here we go. The last 2 pylons, 3... Actually, there's more pylons in here than I thought. And pylons do take a long time to die. Looks like we will have High Templars trying to warp in, but they're going to go down before they can do anything. And we do have a counterattack coming up for GaMBitO. He knows this is do or die, but how on earth is he going to deal with defensive DTs? I have no idea. Oh my god, the DTs, 14 kills, 11 kills. Cannons, not even cannons trying to warp in. His main base is completely obliterated, and here we go. Shuttle trying to get back, does go down, nice pick off. But does GaMBitO have enough units to try and break through here? I do not think he does. And with no production in his main, this is do or die. He is going all in, and GG! Dewalt takes a very